Okay, we are back for the second department of the game, and it's still Manchester United 0, Bayern Munich 0. So the next 45 minutes, it's the decider for Manchester United. Either we can qualify or not, will depend. We never created any chance during the first 45 minutes. That is very horrible because a team that is fighting to qualify for the next stage of the UEFA Champions League, we played first 45 minutes without creating a single chance. That shows there's no hope for Manchester United. But you know what? This is football. Anything can happen. We can reorganize ourselves in the second half and then come back stronger. Let's hope we can do it. United forever. We're still pushing. We're still pushing. Let's go back to the commentary. Listen to the English commentary.
Stay in the game, stay in the competition. Bruno Fernandes seeking out Anthony. Challenged by Kim and Jay is well timed and came last off Anthony and is a goal kick.
So they know him.
Fantastic defending. Almost back heeling it onto Anthony.
This is the last season of the group stage. A new format next year, more games, more match days. You can win this season's Champions League in 13 games. Next season, minimum of 15, maybe 17. All 36 qualifiers will compete in one big league. Play 8 games between September and February. 2 of those in January for the first time. Top 8 in that league will go directly into the last 16. Those that miss out on the top 8 might still get a chance for an extra playoff round. You just join us next season. We'll explain it as it goes along. You'll get used to it.
Stick with the group stage for now, thanks.
Well, it's not getting a lot of help from the referee. They're ganging up on him a little bit with Meccano and Kim. They're both very strong physical defenders. Warner's been left to his own devices to try to hold it up.
Yeah, you're looking at that. What sort of game after the dropping out the weekend for Bayern Munich do after Meccano and Kim won? I think it's a game against Højlund, who maybe isn't the cleverest of movers, but is a physical presence at Rabat.
Here is Wan-Bissaka, played for the first time in 10 days. Has been involved in the last couple of games for Manchester United. Johnny Evanson came on just before half-time. Varane, who's seen very little football in the last few weeks. Anthony. Wan-Bissaka has found his way to the edge of the box. He's pulled back. Bruno Fernandes!
Oh, Fernandes!
Well, if Manchester United could have
Bruno Fernandes
chosen one player to be in that position on the end of that comeback, it would have been their skipper, Bruno Fernandes.
Well, he applauds everything apart from the finish, because it's ideal, as you say, Clive. It's the player they want, in the position they want. Those sort of opportunities you're not going to get too often in a game like this.
Scored a stunning goal in Istanbul 2 weeks ago. Much more difficult position. Musiala's done exceptionally well. Sane's got it behind Wan-Bissaka. He's got Kane and Coman in support. Turned away though by Varane. Kane waits. He's gone 2 whole games without a goal for Bayern Munich. He's not gone 3 without a goal since joining them.
Logic suggests that he'll come along soon, but he offered a lot in terms of finishing chances in that half. He's spent a lot of time drifting, as he is now, looking for the ball, looking for the supply of others, but sometimes you just feel you're that good, just leave yourself up there.
26 goals for club and country this season in 24 games for Harry Kane. He does stay up there sometimes. Coman unable to retain possession. Well, we've got the jeopardy in this group that we wondered whether they would get. The other game in Denmark is still goalless. Manchester United can think to themselves, we're 1 goal away from going through here.
Yep. How that comes around, I'm yet to see.
That is not being guaranteed, so
well, they can stay in the
you
game.
cannot say that.
is Varane. 100th European appearance. Done football at left back this season. Evans.
Dialogue. I didn't pass no. Press them, put pressure, press them. Fabono. Na Manchester football boys Emrewaya. Hey, I didn't play as clearly. Oh, this team is not serious. Look, playing like old ladies.
United maintaining that urgency, that tempo in their game. McTominay, and now Garnacho in behind Lima. Oh, such a good cross and such a good clearance by Kim. Fantastic defending there. Coman Canesque. Here's Kimmich. Now Musiala. It's good from Wan-Bissaka, but not quite as good as we saw at the other end from Kim Min-jae.
Become stretched all of a sudden. And it was full stretch from Kim. What we can do when he stays at Napoli. Sort of physical nature and composure at last. It's just defending.
He was voted the outstanding defender in Serie A last season. His only season with Napoli, the title season. $50 million Bayern Munich paid for the signature of the 6'3" South Korean. And he looks a class act. And then he's felt that Anthony caught him there. First card of the night.
And top of the ankle. Lost control and efforts to win it back there.
Oh no!
So I don't think there was any intent on it.
Anthony, why? This was a red card offense.
In an interview about the negative and malicious comments made by some former players about his form so far for Manchester United. Not sure that those complaints have fallen on particularly sympathetic ears.
There's an easy answer to that, isn't there?
Doing talking on the field.
Exactly.
Evans. Put away by Upamecano. Davis has kept it in. Kimmich has lost it.
These players are not serious. These players are not serious.
Too far away. But he felt that having won the
players.
ball back so quickly, he needed to get a shot away quickly while Bayern Munich were unhinged.
Yeah, a little bit of composure there. I've seen the runners elsewhere. He's got his back to them, that's why he can't see it. He's just taken a pop shot. There's options elsewhere, but it's good pressure.
There's a feeling that Joshua Kimmich isn't having his very best season for Bayern Munich. Here's Kim. Davies. Manchester United have hounded possession back and then given it away. Amrabat wins it this time. Davies to Musiala. Just caught by Amrabat, which was a shame for Manchester United because Musiala had lost control of the ball.
They seem to be better, Manchester United, without the ball, ironically, because they know what they want to do. They know what they have to do. They have to go press, win it back. The problem is when they win it at the moment, not quite got the options there, the attacking flair and knowledge to get the goal that they need.
I'm hearing from Denmark that Copenhagen have taken the lead against Galatasaray. FC Copenhagen 1, Manchester United. Well, it is effectively Manchester United 0, Galatasaray 0. If the scorelines remain the same, FC Copenhagen will join Bayern Munich in the last 16 draw next Monday. As the scores stand, Manchester United would be out of European competition. This is Kim. Goretzka. Goal by Lucas Moreira for Copenhagen. Surely the R mark in that game. So Manchester United now need a goal here. They need an equaliser from Galatasaray in Copenhagen. They're now 2 goals away from the last 16. They won't know that yet. Probably all more evident as to how they're going to score. Come on. They can only do what they can do. If they win this game, Manchester United, find a way to win it, they will definitely be playing European football in the new year in one competition or the other. This is Davies. It's brave from McTominay. Bruno Fernandes on to Dalot. Now Garnacho, but he's lost out to Lima. Won it back. Rather taking a chance, but managing to find a red shirt. It's Garnacho. It's just a bit of anxiety now. As I said, they're in a bit too much of a hurry. They've got to channel that aggression they've shown in their game tonight. Musiala slipped into Leroy Sané, but he just couldn't quite catch up with it in the goal kick.
Just get the feeling that Munich are now particularly in second gear and still looking to create chances, looking to create options. They're not having to hit the heights of what they can do.
Toilet. He's done well to hold it up here for Anthony versus Upamecano. He's done well to sweep it in to McTominay. Just ran away from him. I'm not sure that he really fancied taking on the shot with his left foot and just missed control, and he couldn't smuggle it out to Garnacho.
Well, he's the man in form, the man with the goals this season from midfield. But again, into the box, a bit of composure. Fernandes previously, McTominay now.
Manchester United's leading goal scorer after scoring 3 in the last 4 games. Going to come back into the team the last couple of months. They tried to sell him in the summer. He could have had 3 or 4 here against Chelsea last week. Just needs 1 tonight. Manchester United's need is growing. Kimmich. Goretzka. Davies. Sané. The Saka's all over and about him. He is that kind of defender. And now goal here. Manchester United, I think, just need to live. The word will have gone around the stadium that Copenhagen have taken the lead. Fans need to find a second win. Just a bit of belief as well from
how they're going to go about scoring a goal. It's rather good looking elsewhere. Munich have got options on the bench that they can change the game. Manchester United are bereft of those. There'll be a yellow card for Amrabat as Musiala jigged and accelerated away from him. Changes gears very, very quickly. Jamal Musiala, he's not 21 until February. I could run like that when I was... No, I couldn't, when I was 20. Amrabat's yellow card confirmed. Spent much of his childhood in England, funny enough. Jamal Musiala moved to Germany at the age of 16 to join Bayern. And he's one of the hottest young properties in European football now. Lima. Cobalt. Kimmich's pass was only just strong enough to reach up for Makana. Goretzka's running back for Lima. Here's Kingsley Coman. Musiala finding space again. Got away from McTominay this time. Now Lima. And here's Kimmich. No conviction at all in that shot. It's no surprise that after an hour, after the efforts that Manchester United have put in, that they're starting to tire.
Okay, Real Madrid 1, Union Berlin 1.
Is
Madrid are back.
looking at. He's creating, he's finding.
1-1.
They're the ones that will come more and more abundant
Napoli
in
still
this
lead by
half.
2-0. NFC Copenhagen 1, Galatasaray 0. Manchester out.
Here's Hoyland. And Neuer's committed.
Wow.
Neuer's got it right.
How did we become so useless like that? Manchester. I mean, this is serious. I don't get this. I don't get it.
McTominay. Evans. Gallo unable to connect with McTominay. Here's Kane. Coman. Interesting to see how Bayern Munich approach this final quarter or so. They've got their self-respect back to a degree tonight. How much do they want to go on and win the game from here? Again, they don't need to win. They play third place Stuttgart in the Bundesliga this coming weekend. Kimmich. Musiala couldn't control that under pressure. Just feel Old Trafford now, a sense of frustration setting in. The noise only coming from Bayern Munich fans. No yellow card here for Kim. Still Copenhagen 1, Galatasaray 0 in Denmark. Sticks down. Copenhagen will go through with Bayern Munich in second place. Galatasaray will claim the remaining place in the Europa League because their head-to-head record against Manchester United is superior. Musiala. Kane. Kimmich. They didn't really need to play that pass inside that. I think I want to play it with big. The wrong choice. It was brilliant from Musiala moments before, and he's starting to pick on Amrabat, who's tiring now. Bruno Fernandes. Nacho. Fernandes is running back.
is imminent. A ghost of Christmas past here.
Lies in the options that Bayern Munich have as opposed to Manchester United here. Can change a game, can unlock a defence.
He is mainly a substitute these days, 34 years of age. Bayern Munich are keen to extend his contract, which is up in June. He almost signed for Manchester United back in 2015. Louis van Gaal was very, very keen to bring him here. There are rumours again that he might be just what Manchester United need in their dressing room. He is a one-club man, through and through. But he's got to play a part in place of Jamal Musiala, who's just back from a month out through injury.
Thinking into Tara as well, Musiala. He saw his parts, what he can do. Wanted to see then, but this group's sewn up for Bayern Munich. There's no point risking it for the last 25 minutes.
Thomas Müller, first locked horns with Manchester United here in 2010. Nacho crowded out. So the measure of control in his second half by Lima. It's growing. Como, Kane, Sané. Off the ball.
Keep pressing, they're going to have to keep trying to win the ball back, Manchester United. They're going to have to chase the game. Obviously, bottom of the group is no good to them. The more they do that, the more space there is for Müller, for Kane, for Sané.
Kimmich. Kane. It's Kingsley Coman.
Hey, why you found that useless?
Playing without the ball, playing with less and less hope of pulling off this unlikely turn of events.
Every little adjustment, every movement, every pass that Bayern make, you've got to counter adjust, you've got to shuffle across, concentrate more.
One more. The ball never tires. It's the people chasing it. Munich will find these spaces now. Sané. Davies furthest man forward. Created some space here for Goretzka. He's outside. Really get the throw.
It's been interesting since Muller's come on that Harry Kane has played a lot higher. Has played as a more conventional centre forward. He trusts Muller more to go and take up the right spaces, take up the right options. There's no point both of you doing it.
Gamecraft. Muller has got oceans of it. Como, there is Muller. Almost kept it alive. Goretzka, Muller's there. Kane. Great chance now for Sané to finish it. It's a wonderful goal. Tucked away by Kingsley Coman. The man whose goal won the Champions League for Bayern Munich against Thomas Tuchel's Paris Saint-Germain back in 2020. Gives Bayern Munich the lead here at Old Trafford. It's his first goal since October. And it looks like a deadly goal for Manchester United.
And it's Bayern brilliance. It puts Manchester United on the brink. No one creates it. Makes the run off. One touch football. It's fantastic. It's well timed. He's got all
Why
the
you
time to pick his
sound?
spot. And he buries it. Could be burying Manchester United in the process. It's been a death by 1,000 passes in this last 10 minutes for Manchester United. Kind of looked in complete control.
Kane with a final killer pass is the final irony. The man that Manchester United so badly wanted to buy in the summer delivers the assist. Kingsley Coman, first goal of 6 games
Stupid players. Also be enemies. Useless players.
Manchester United need 2 here, and they need a Galatasaray equaliser in Copenhagen, and it's looking more and more bleak for Erik ten Hag and his club.
I have to say that Manchester United stadium here at
just change, bring on Kobe Haliba, and then Pelistri. Those players are moving out useless.
The passes were getting crisper. Manchester United were getting more and more forlorn and more desperate.
Crafted goal when it arrived. Coman was involved in its inception and was there at the end to deliver what it seems to be the killer blow. But wait a minute, here's Gallo breaking from nowhere. And control just eluded him. He might have caught Neuer on the way through, but it was an honest effort by the player. Was probably surprised as anybody to find himself in the clear.
It's from deep. It's desperate from deep. This is not part of the coaching manual. Just going to make a run and have a go. Just outstretched.
This looked an accommodating, almost inviting group for Bayern and United when it was drawn a reasonably straightforward route into the last 16. It's been a maze, a madcap maze full of twists and turns, an avalanche of goals. Galatasaray and Copenhagen proved atmospheric, awkward assignments on the road. But United held 2-goal leads on 3 separate occasions in the They led Galatasaray twice here, they lost to them here. Red cards, penalties, big bumps in their road. The dismissal of Marcus Rashford in Copenhagen, a particularly unfortunate turning point. But you've got 6 games to make your own luck in the group stage. There can be no excuses. What we are going to see now.
Yeah, bring Haliba, bring Pelistri, and then bring Kobe
In the shape of Hannibal Mabry and Facundo Pelistri, and that is almost an admission of defeat, I think.
Well, this is an opportunity, and this is the only options they have in an attacking sense to really make the changes. The youngsters, this is what it's down to.
Waste product.
Anthony and Garnacho coming off. You're looking at Pelistri,
Should have kept Garnacho and changing to the right side.
Mesbury coming in, normally plays in behind. He's a number 10, but we'll be going out onto that left-hand side. So we're asking the questions. Someone's got to find something from somewhere if they want to keep their dream alive.
History on the right, Hannibal on the left, 21-year-old and a 20-year-old. Both been full internationals, both World Cup players, funny enough, last year. I haven't seen a lot of football here.
12 defeats.
Manchester United. History's been a regular for Marcelo Bielsa with Uruguay. What a good run they've had recently. He's got his chance from the start in Munich back in September and didn't really make an impact in that game. Evans has missed out. Here's Kane. Into the path of Müller. Sané is up with him. He'll come back for Harry Kane. Goretzka, Kimmich, Davies. Lima. Kingsley Comal's match is finished. The goal scorer is going to depart, give way to Matthias Tell. Davies. Manchester United staring down the barrel at their 7th home defeat of the season. Not halfway through the season. Here comes Matthias Tell, who's made some big impacts on the bench, 18-year-old Parisian. Replacing his fellow countryman Kingsley Comal, who will join the attacking trio. Munich just in behind Harry Kane. Feels like Manchester United's race is run here, and really are running on fumes at the moment. It's the 15th goal they've conceded in this group stage. The recurring nightmare of this theatre of dreams is that Manchester United are chasing another home game. Bayern, the latest, just to break into the family home here and help themselves. Manchester United just can't help themselves. Bayern with that. It's amazing, they've scored 12 goals in the group. Only 4 more teams at the start of the night had scored more in the first 5 games in the whole of the Champions League, but 15 conceded. That's as many as Royal Antwerp. It's 1 more than Celtic.
It just feels some of those points where they've been completely uncoachable at times, as much as the pressure's been on team tonight.
Tell, led by Wan-Bissaka. Those are Bavarian voices that you can hear inside Old Trafford. Well, then it's run the throw. No, it hasn't. Bello. Bruno Fernandes. Here's Diogo Dalot, 3 to aim for. Connor doing enough.
Can't doubt the endeavour. You can't question the spirit from Manchester United, the effort that they put in the first half. You can ask questions of the quality. You can ask questions of belong in the Champions League. Certainly haven't in this group stage showing.
You see their brightest young starlet now. This is 18-year-old Kobe Mainu. I don't think they're the last couple of games, but 35 minutes as a Champions League substitute in Galatasaray 2 weeks ago. On either side of a couple of very impressive showings in the English Premier League. He's a local guy, nursing an ankle injury in the first couple of months of the season, but they've got very, very high hopes for him in the centre of their midfield.
Drop into that centre midfield, and Amrabat will drop into centre-back position. It's not particularly one of attacking intent there to get themselves back in the game in 10 minutes.
The Hag is confused. He doesn't even know what to do. How can you change Varane? Take up Bruno Fernandes and bring Kobe Manu, and then keep Varane and Amrabat in the defense.
Not be particularly hungry. As I think Matthias Tell will testify.
It's been like that all night for Manchester United. Put the challenges in. It has come at a cost with the tired bodies, tired minds that just couldn't deal with the amount of passes that Bayern Munich have put together, and put so few together themselves in this second half.
You could argue that Manchester United's results maybe flattered their form And their football last season, it did feel like a transition season, the start of something, even though they reached 2 Wembley Cup finals, won a major trophy, and played 3rd place in the English Premier League standings, which was a truly outstanding return on
Why do you hold it?
the investment that backed Eric Ten Hag's
Why do you
vision for
hold
the
it in
club.
the first place?
It's not really clear what that vision is now, and what the investments really brought, where the next trophy's coming from. Football rarely follows a smooth upward curve, but the downturn is proving difficult to check now.
Transition into what is the question, and it's certainly not been answered, you're right.
Still the centre-backs come forward, still Bayern Munich look for further goals. Kimmich in towards Kane, it's well defended by Evans. Goretzka goal was made, who's there, hit by Kim on the corner.
Well, they're clinging on. Manchester United. It's clever from Kane, just steps back and checks Amrabat. Doesn't make it himself, but they do get the shot away.
Remains Copenhagen 1, Galatasaray 0 in Denmark. Copenhagen are heading through as things stand with Bayern Munich. Kimmich takes, it's Harry Kane! And it's just wide. Yeah, I feel as if it hasn't been worth a trip unless he scores.
And he's waiting for it, he's waiting for that cross. He guides it. He knows that Bruno Fernandes is on the line, he knows he's just got to get it above him.
It feels like life has begun at 30 with the move to Munich. He's never won a major club medal. Played in the final of this competition in 2019, albeit half in against Liverpool. Here's Dallo again in an attacking position. Runs into lineup. Goretzka.
Again, they get into those opportunities, those moments. 30 yards out, 5 yards out. It's again finding that pass. They're not quite there. It's been a story of the evening.
Menu. There's some lovely pass on the ball. Hoyland, not so lovely. Look, Kane is now. Weimer. Setting up in home. Kimmich to Muller. Very efficient tonight, Bayern Munich.
Certainly feel that Bayern Munich have got a couple of gears in them. How they go about finding them. Tuchel is 100% certain of, but it's certainly there.
Here's Tell. Weimer's made a forward run here. I think he's timed the run well. Evans dealing with it. I mean, they're contenders in this competition each and every season, or considered contenders. But since their last success in 2020, they've not got beyond the quarter-finals. 3 successive defeats in the last 8. PSG, Villarreal, Manchester City.
And they're obviously judged by Munich.
Expect
So far, the results have good performances in the Champions League. Through a couple of fortunate games, a couple of late wins. This has looked comfortable this evening for them.
Last 5 minutes. Bruno Fernandes seeking out Pelistri, finding out the grateful palms of Manuel Neuer. Liverpool at Anfield next for Manchester United on Sunday. Then they travel to West Ham. The next Premier League game after that is here on Boxing Day against Aston Villa, who are resurgent third in the Premier League at the moment here. Lost Maguire to injury tonight, Shaw to injury tonight. This week don't want to win that in the air. Mike Davies. Tells fooled himself a bit there. He put it back, or Goretzka did, but with the help of the foul. Since Pep Guardiola left Munich in 2016, might have had 6 different coaches. Nobody's reached 60 games in charge. Ancelotti, Heinkes, Flick, Nagelsmann, none of them reached their 2nd anniversary. They won the German title 11 seasons in a row.
Nice.
What are you going to do to keep your job?
Union Berlin too.
Bavaria.
Wow.
I'm not fall out with people, seemingly. That's where most managers fall down. And win the Champions League is the obvious expectation now. I think that's where Thomas Tuchel will be judged by the end of the season.
History. Well, he was unbalanced by Goretzka, who is going to be yellow carded. First offence. Ronnie cheers for the first yellow for a Bayern player.
Eventually got what he wanted. Let's go. Intended to bring him down.
Remains Copenhagen 1, Galatasaray 0 entering stoppage time in Denmark. Copenhagen are nearly through. Bruno Fernandes. Headed down by Evans. Clearance is a good one by Kimmich. Amrabat. Dalot. By Upamecano. They're very solid, Upamecano and Kim.
It's the game they wanted. I think it's the game they needed as a defensive pairing. Not been asked too many questions, too many clever runs. Neuer's barely been tested.
Must be particularly annoying for Manchester United fans that the English of the Bayern Munich fans is so good. They can sing the English football songs with more than a little bit of irony. Dalot. That's behind Manibor. It's just starting to look a bit hopeless now.
Useless team. Manchester
You know, a
United.
number of authoritative voices around this club find former players of the opinion that no manager can touch here with Moyes and Mourinho and Van Gaal can't, then nobody can. It's coming up 600 games since Sir Alex Ferguson vacated the manager's office. 5 successes plus 3 interim holding appointments, 4 trophies, but the whole club seems to have been in a holding pattern. Rafael Guerrero coming on for the final moments. You know, Fergie time ended more than 10 years ago. When is someone going to step out of his shadow and make this his team, give his identity, or is that just not possible here in London?
Current format, current ownership, it clearly isn't. It's not a plan. It's been described as an oil tanker, trying to turn it, trying to change the direction. One's been given time to do that. And the manager's come and gone, and top-class managers, up-and-coming managers like Ten Hag, it hasn't made a difference. It comes from the top, it comes from the culture.
Just a cloud of crisis management hanging over Ten Hag at the moment. They've got a corner here. The scorer of Copenhagen's goal, Lucas Lorrea, has been sent off in Denmark. Copenhagen are finishing that game with 10 men, but it is almost over. Are almost through, leading by a goal to nil. One or two people running a fever inside the 6-yard box. Frustration surfacing. First of 5 added minutes played. Bruno Fernandes will take. Other away is by Harry Kane. Back in by Wan-Bissaka. Bruno Fernandes keeps it alive. Johnny Evans, good skill initially. Dallo. Charged down by Kimmich. They played it for real, Bayern. It's Amrabat. Bruno Fernandes. Right back to Meccano. This is Wan-Bissaka. Goretzka is there. FC Copenhagen are in the last 16 of the Champions League. They've completed a 1-0 win over Galatasaray in Denmark. This is Guerrero. Matthijs Tel. Goretzka. Lima. Bayern Munich have their opponents exactly where they want them. There's always a danger of throwing young talent into the middle of something of a crisis, but he looks ready, doesn't he? Kobbie Mainoo.
Yeah, he looks better than what's on the pitch at times. Previously, certainly on the ball. It's gone on show tonight that they're desperately short of quality on the ball. And they look to this street.
And in this for a boxing match, the referee can step in now and say, enough, boys. He's not enough.
He won't stop.
A bit late for a tactical change, Thomas, if you don't mind me saying.
So when the draw was made, the least fancied of the teams, Copenhagen, has been the one that has made it through. And the near misses that they've had in this group as well, you thought their chance has gone. So it's been a remarkable story, as much as one of Manchester United's failure has been as well. Brilliant.
Worked out well by Davies and Guerrero. Kane has popped up at just about every corner of the field tonight to make some kind of contribution. Bruno Fernandes is offside, can't contest it. Finals in Munich next season. This season's final is at Wembley Stadium in London, where Bayern Munich have won the trophy in the past, where Manchester United have won it in the past. The Wembley finale that Manchester United dreamt about when the draw was made was going to remain a dream. The road to Wembley ends here for Manchester United.
Okay, it's over.
They
Manchester
spent a long,
United are
hard year
out. They're
getting
out.
into the Champions
Bayern
League.
1, Manchester United
They've
0.
spent just
12
3
defeats.
mad months getting out of it.
12 defeats. Real Madrid 3.
It's been a
Union Berlin
chaotic
2.
campaign, a doomed
Napoli 2.
campaign.
Braga 0.
But right now,
Arsenal 3 1 1.
Manchester
Lens
United
2
are
1.
literally not in
against
the
Sevilla.
same league as Bayern Munich.
FC Copenhagen 1.
They take
So
their customary
Bayern Munich
position
and
in the
Copenhagen
draw
are through to the next stage of the
Monday
competition.
for the
Manchester
last
United dropped to the
16
Europa League.
of the Champions
My
League,
name's
which
Xiao.
begin on
I am
February
done.
13th.
Have a wonderful day.
New year. But there'll be no
See you once again.
distractions for Manchester.
We shall meet at the Europa, okay? Alright, mama, bye.